And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we've got a new one for you. It is Every U.S. Interstate Exit, the game created by Owen Pro Golfer. Discovered this game and saw it on a video and thought that this would be a fantastic game for those of you in the United States, but especially outside the United States, to learn about the U.S., about how to find locations within the U.S., particularly from a U.S. interstate perspective. So should be a good game, fun for me at least. This one contains one location for every U.S. interstate exit. It's a lot. Locations may be on the exit itself or on the highway within view of the exit. Currently includes 1/2 digit interstates only. Okay, so we're going to play this game as a 5-minute moving, panning, zooming allowed challenge. The play along link will be in the description below. And we get off to the United States interstate exits. Let's see if I can guess right off the bat where this is. And I'll give you some clues along the way. Okay, so right off the bat, I know exactly where this is. We're headed east to Lexington, Kentucky on Interstate 64. I've been on this road. It's exit 15. Hurstbourne Parkway, Jeffersontown, Middletown, Kentucky. I think this is near the Bourbon Trail. Could be near Louisville, actually. West of Louisville. The Watterson Expressway, 264, which is the airport, I think, to Louisville. Exit 12. We're between exit 12 and exit 15. Louisville, Kentucky, home of the Kentucky Derby. And Lexington, the home of the University of... There's Middletown. I was thinking of Middleton Whiskey, which is out of Ireland. But anyway. Okay, so a couple of things. There's exit 17. So we're probably the next exit over. Exit 15A. Hurstbourne Parkway. That's right where that starts, which is probably back here. Lynn Station Road across there. Looks like a neighborhood. And so a couple things of note. Interstate 64, if you look at the number, the 4, the second digit, which is where we could say even numbers. It's going to be going east to west in the United States. The roads will go east to west. If it's an odd number, it'll go north-south. So 64. The other thing is the exit number is by the miles into the state from 64. So wherever 64 begins here, it's about 15 miles from the border of Kentucky to this exit here. So Hurstbourne, Oxmoor Country Club is back that way. And I think right now we'll guess this, and hopefully we will get a perfect score, which we do. 15 yards away. Hurstbourne Parkway, Louisville, Kentucky, home of also Louisville Slugger, the baseball bat. What do we have here? Construction zone. This feels like Columbus, Ohio. I don't know why. 77, I think, is in Ohio. I don't know if this is Columbus or not. It's Canton. This is Ohio. It just feels like there's always construction in Ohio. It looks like the Interstate 70 had this construction, something like this, over the past several years. But all right, so we're going south towards Canton on Interstate 77. So 7 is a odd number, so we're going to go north-south. What do we have over here? Exit what? Ooh, didn't want to do that. Let's go back this way because they got the sign up on there. Is that Lover's Lane? Lover's Lane is closed. Watch something new. So there we are. Lover's Lane is closed. I think that's what it is. Exit 124. 3:43 to go. Reason why I did 5 minutes is to give folks that are outside the country playing this game some time to explore. A couple things you always want to do in the United States: look for license plates if you don't know. But in a situation like this is really about the U.S. interstates. It's about finding the exit numbers, which you can determine in the order in which it goes. This is exit 124B, 124. Well, let's see. It should be. Let's try the airport, see where we start. So I'm going to see what number we're at here, what exit number. It should show up. It doesn't here. Interesting. The Vietnam Veterans Memorial Highway, the interstate system. We've got 118. So $123B and there it is, 124A. It does say Lover's Lane, doesn't it? I don't know if that's it though. Did we see Lover's Lane? Lover's Lane would be the B, right? So the B would be. Wait. There it is. There's Lover's Lane. Oh, wait. There's B. So 24A is the next one. It is Lover's Lane. Ooh, I could have gotten that one wrong. 24B, 25A. All right, so let's go back to start. Okay, we got some type of school here. Maybe we're about there. It's probably now finished. So, where do we want to go? Minute to go. Kipling Street. So let's do a little further. I think the street's probably up there. What do we think? I think we're a good spot. Let's go for that. 10 yards, 11, 12. 12 yards, 5,000 points. Good second round. We were just north of Canton, Ohio, home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Ooh, exit 500. That's got to be a big state. When you see an exit like that, that's got to be a big state to cross. 500 miles, which is a long distance. Probably Texas or a place like that is what I'm guessing here. Just from the scenery. The truck. I'm trying to guess this without moving too much. I know most of you probably have to move if you're not from the United States. And I'll probably have to move on this one. Let's see what kind of food we can get at this exit. We're going to find the exit sign. Let's see right here. Bridge may ice in cold weather. Okay. That's just a normal sign in the United States. What do we have here? Cece's Pizza, Chick-fil-A, Burger King, and Whataburger. So another clue. This is Whataburger. So it is Texas. Whataburger's in Texas. 498 miles is the location to the other side of the state. So Whataburger, Chick-fil-A. We got the sign, which often gives the state. We're in our truck. Hopefully this. Okay, so we've got. There we go. So here's the other clue. It says Texas on the interstate sign, so it'll give you the state above it. This is South 30, Texas 35. So we're probably looking north. That's looking north probably into Oklahoma. That's what I'm going to guess. The Chickasaw Nation. Gainesville, Texas. Do we think we're up this far north? Peak Oilfield Services. Frontage Road. Easy Street. I like that one. 486. So we are in the right spot. Exit 500. Okay. Texas always makes it interesting, that's for sure. Seven. Yo, what is going on here? Where's that water? I don't know why this is got to be so difficult, this, right? I don't know why this is harder than it has to be. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'm making it harder than it has to be. There's 500. Right near the frontage roads that you see a lot in Texas. There we go. I don't know why that had to be a little more difficult. Maybe I was thinking the larger Texas is a lot larger, but exit 500, that's a lot. So that goes a long distance. You can be 500 miles, which would take you the better part of one day to drive from the southern part of Texas all the way to the top near to the Oklahoma-Texas border. So that's always interesting. Monarch Highway. This says the middle of nowhere. I don't know what else does. Just open roads. But 84 miles into a state. The other thing he wants you to do, well, we got fireworks. You can get fireworks here. Well, this. Well, I was gonna say this is Texas. It's probably not. This is probably like Great Plains, Northern Plains. So, what you can do, this might not work, but if you're not sure where you are, get off the exit. If you're near an exit, to look for the signs of the highway, because they're always going to have interstate signs off of the highway. So we got, yeah, we're far north. Interstate 90. Pennington County, 167. Probably North Dakota. This is South Dakota. '84. So we're closer to the Rapid City side, I think. Yeah, this is 167. So we're near Rapid City. I've been on this highway. It's been a long time, but I've actually been, let's see, both ways on this road. I've been both ways on that road. I've been. Snow on the ground. The Badlands out that way. And I think we're here. 84. Exit 84, fireworks. There's Wall Drug that is, I believe, that way. The Badlands National Park. If you are visiting the United States, I would highly recommend coming to South Dakota. It's one of the most underrated states, in my personal opinion. Let's go for there. Let's make sure we line this up because I'm going to talk about this for a minute. So if you go west here, Wall Drug should be, there's the Old Glory Fireworks. Wall, South Dakota. No, are we, no, Wall's east of here. Interesting. So Wall Drug is just a tourist thing. 80-foot dinosaur advertisement. Yeah, like a lot of crazy stuff. You see it everywhere out there. The other thing to the south of the Badlands, south, so I totally missed this one. We're close to the Rapid City, but the Badlands National Park is off in that direction. Looks like the moon. So some interesting landscapes. The Black Hills of South Dakota, another great place. Wind Cave. There's a lot of great things to see. Mount Rushmore is in this area. Wind Cave National Park. Buffalo. This is Buffalo Gap, but there's buffalo, bison all over this land. Beautiful part of the country. If you ever get to the United States, go there. We're going to guess this one with the minute 26. Whatever it was. 3 yards, 5,000 points. South Dakota. So we're getting a good, diverse game here of the United States interstate exits, which is pretty fun. And we're back to the East Coast and Interstate 76. Not necessarily East Coast, but 76, 13B, 77. So look at this. We are in northern Ohio once again, I think. Lodi. Yes, there's the state of Ohio. Route 21 South, 13A, OHIO, Akron, Canton, Akron. It's where we were in this area just before. I wonder where this road's taking us. Well, no, I didn't really want to go that way. 76 East, 77. So we are back in this area once again. Probably not too far from where we were before. West Akron. So 13B. We're looking for 13B. 21A. Okay, so we are Porch Lake Coffee Company. All right, so got alternates here. The thing is, you have this marker in the middle of some of these roads too. West 76 mile 13 coincides with exit 13. So where do we lose 76 here? I'm not seeing any exit numbers here. 16 and 14, and let's go to 21 is probably the next. Here we are. Yeah, so we're at this like cloverleaf, what they call it, an junction cloverleaf here. And that road comes up, so we are right about there, I'm thinking. In Ohio, just west southwest of Akron, Ohio, We were near Canton, this area before, and we're going to go that with 1:51 to go. Oh my gosh, I might give up on this game. And we were looking east. We were looking east. And I'm sitting there looking west in this game. Okay. Just for some reason, I just don't want to get a perfect score. Maybe that's it is what it is, right? All right, so let's take a look at this game. We're going to play this game again. I like this game. I know some of you might not like it, but it's a good way to learn the United States. It's a good way to like kind of be able to pinpoint places in the United States fairly quickly, especially if you're close to interstates, which you might not often get, but it's a fun game. I think you can learn a lot. It's different. It's a different type of GeoGuessr game. Hopefully you like this one. But we got 2 rounds in Ohio, 1 in Kentucky, 1 in Texas, and 1 in South Dakota. We'll definitely play this game. Might put it on a Patreon too. But if you get any request outside of the Finnish games or the Nordic games, comment down below. I really want to hear from you folks that are from the United States, from Canada, from different parts of the world, of a different game you want me to play. I've been doing a lot of Nordic and Finnish games, and I will continue to do that, but I also want to give some other games as well. I know there's a bunch of you that want me to do football stadiums around the world, but yeah, if you're this far, just take the time to comment down below about a game you want me to play. With that said, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.